Hello Aquarius, welcome back to my zodiac readings again. Welcome to your reading as well, but also I'm glad to be back doing these readings. Well, these readings are timeless and I can just leave up the multiple ones. It's nice always getting a little update, so I'm not sure how much I'm going to be doing these videos. I'm probably going to try and stick to monthly, but we're going to get back into collective zodiac readings and let's get a clear, honest message for Aquarius. Get directly right into Aquarius. Oh, hello. Oh, Six of Cups, Page of Pentacles. What else is going on? What else does Aquarius need to know for their highest good? The Devil reversed. Ooh, I like this already for you. How much are you overcoming? How much has not necessarily overcome you, but overcome you with like joy and aspiration, the joy of aspiration, wherever it may come from. Let's get this last card out here. Oh, there we go. Ace of Wands. I just want to like slide everything over, but we're gonna keep that there. Bottom of the deck energy, King of Cups. Okay, we obviously are gonna talk about the past here. We have the card of the past that usually always indicates the past. Sorry if it's a little too bright in some spots. I really want to make sure that when we talk about the past, it makes sense to you when it comes to your own personal aspirations. Because it's also diving into the realm of, even if you don't know what those are, that is okay. There's so much to everyone's aspirations that they may not even know where it comes from. So even if you don't know what you want to aspire to be exactly, that's kind of the whole point here. But part of you has now kind of understood that, right? Like, you've really gotten an understanding of how you've kind of been the player of your own game, been the game maker of your own, I want to say, world and reality in a metaphorical sense. Because when we talk about aspirations and like creating our reality with what we want to aspire to, this is in the form of actually going out and pursuing those things that we want to aspire to. Like, manifestations don't just poof happen. They happen when we pursue action towards them. Only in the sense of we're putting our foot in the door, or we are essentially like being out there in the open for someone to find your aspiring like content, whether it's like a job, career, passion project, that content, you know, not just like internet content, like just the general form of content. You are being like asked to see a level of this aspect as like you haven't been working in pain for no reason. Like, there is almost an energy of, while it feels like this work has been painstakingly hard, because this person is literally like creating crafts out of thorny things. It's a little graphic, so I'm kind of glad it's not focusing, but you can kind of get the picture with the hands being very like red and stuff, and she is like crying in this picture. But it feels almost like being able to it's almost like take the time, use some resources to get something that's going to help you do this a little less painlessly. And I feel like when it comes to working through certain pains, it's almost like seeing certain pain as how dancers, like people who are in ballet, they will put themselves and even just their feet through horrendous conditions just to dance very well and very elegantly and very strongly. And it's not even just like ballet, like there's so many different genres of dance that like there is pain in the work, and it's beautiful work. And I feel like a big example is like not just dance, but like athletes in general, and even people who, let's say, like, for any of you who want to be, like, I guess, like a photographer, this is something that's coming to me just as an example. It seems easy to use this as an example because I want to talk about not just physical things. Sometimes photographers need to stay up all hours of the night to get that one perfect shot, or to get that one particular time lapse if they're getting a recording of something, or if they have to stay up all night to make sure they catch a flight so they can get to a specific location and do whatever they need to do business wise or passionate wise, like passion project wise. You seeing your life in a way where you can actually pursue that is going to actually bring in those genuine, like, ideas that you can pursue. Oh, hey, I can save up for a 1 day, like, round trip ticket, go hang out with this person uh, somewhere else in another state. Like, 'cause I'm just thinking of like photographers and like people who like travel a lot and have to like boom, boom, boom. We have to be quick with it. When you see the idea as like a plausible plan and no one else can stop you, why stop yourself? You really need to see this new version of you as like nothing stopping you except for a bad plan, a bad idea, a bad setup, a bad set of events. Like, there's nothing stopping you other than a bad plan. If you don't have a good plan, obviously don't follow through with it. Be safe and smart about what you're doing, but always follow through with how you want to do it in the best way possible. In the best way possible for you. Because sometimes you may want to, I don't know, do something for a week, but you may only get 1 day to do it. Take that day, take that 1 day, because I know you're gonna regret it otherwise, Aquarius. Aquarius, you're not gonna be honest with anyone but yourself. And I know that you feel like you've been regretting some choices of like, just go out there for a day and do it and see how it feels. Whether you need to take 3 days or a day, you may not be able to take a week, but take a day or take 3 days. There needs to be a day where you just go and do that thing that you really wanted. Or create the plan. Start planning for this thing that you really want to do that may take a 3 day or a day thing, you know? Take the time to just keep it on the back burner of the mind, and slowly over time see how your mind changes. See how the fulfillment for that life that you want starts just intuitively kind of being what gets you up every day. Because I feel like passion is the thing that really drives you. You gotta catch some wind in your sails here, Aquarius. I know you can do it. But you gotta be the exhale to your inhale, if that makes any sense, when it comes to air energy. Because it's the only way these waters of fulfillment will move, and move to calm the fires within, or even direct the fires within from the devil card, because the devil is just patterns. Even just, I see a lot of anger in this card right now for you, Aquarius, so I don't know what's like, just this, you wanting to put your anger into something, put it into your ambitions. Be ambitious and aggressive in your desires and see what happens for you. See what you can become of yourself, you know? Sorry, I thought these were more pushed up. My bad. And usually that's kind of why I put these pieces of selenite here. It helps me see the cards on the screen, or at least like on the table, and make sure that they're in frame. Anywho, that is all I have for you, Aquarius. I want to let that sink in because you are really catching the sails and kind of even not moving this boat of yours like with the sails, but also pushing like all of this air energy could literally push the waters and have this boat kind of surf along a wave, and it just kind of gracefully surfs into this new pasture of land. I want to say this new pasture of this island, I want to say, of like abundance, an abundance of wisdom. I want to say life, just knowledge in general, and absolute just gratitude for yourself, like self-care with that too. That's all I'm going to say. Have so much gratitude for everything that you pursue. You are really, really creating so much abundance for yourself, but it needs to happen in the understanding of, if you need to, you know, deal with the fact that you can't take a lot of time for something, that you only get a certain amount of time, maybe that is the pain that comes with the art that you create, whatever art that is. Even if it's just you want to be in stocks, something kind of quote unquote boring, or you're a biologist or whatever, you can still pursue that. I don't care what you want to do. It is an art form. There's an art form to pretty much everything sometimes. And you see it when you see it. I think we all kind of know what I mean when I say that. So thank you all for being here. I just want to say, let that sink in. That is all I have for you, Aquarius. And I am so grateful, and I really can't wait to read your cards the following month, because that is going to be into 2025, and I'm very, very excited to see what comes of this. Really be honest with yourself. Don't forget that little you back in the day. That is the reason why you're doing all this. It's hard work, but when you look back on it, you never worked a day in your life, did you? Then you'll see that Ace of Wands for what it truly is. Turn that frown upside down, silly head. Anyway, silly goose. I'm just being stupid. Anyway, I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you for letting me read your cards. And as always, I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.